All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakodash. Yahweh is the Most High God's name, all right, in the ancient Hebrew, all right. Through his son Yahweh Shai, who we call Jesus Christ, through Chakodash is the Holy Spirit, all right, in the ancient Hebrew language, all right. We know this through faith and prophecy, okay? That the Lord will give His name, to His elect, all right? The elect of Israel, you Israelites and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right? So I came across this article here, Zero Hedge. It reads, global debt at record levels and the free lunch is over. All right. Global debt. Debt is how the so-called white man Esau Edom, which is biblical nationality. In Hebrew, you will say Adawam. All right. That's his biblical nationality. All right. So that's why we say so-called white man, because he's not white. He's actually derivative of red, all right? Because Edom means red. So this article was uploaded Tuesday, October 17, 2023. All right, and the so-called white man, Edom, Esau, this is his world, all right? This is his rulership taking place. All right. So in the scriptures, this man will be running his kingdom on debt. Okay. Everything is basically a debt-based system. The paper fiat currency, all right, is a debt system, okay? Because they took the backing, backing from gold and silver off the dollar. Okay, the dollar is basically a measurement of gold and silver. All right, Esau took that off, separated, that connection between the dollar and precious metals. All right, I believe it's 50 years ago. And he's been running on a debt-based system ever since then. So the article reads, global debt rose 10 trillion to a record 397 trillion in the first half of 2023. And that's not counting derivatives. All right. According to the Institute of International Finance, the big increase in debt occurred despite tightening credit conditions, and it is an increasingly worrisome problem because the free lunch of artificial low interest rates is over. Over the last decade, global debt has increased by a staggering 100 trillion. That's insane, man. The elites of this society, which happened to be Esau Edom, okay, they give the regular people, and they give the regular people money. I mean, not money, but paper money. All right, they tell these regular peons out here that the dollar bill, $100 bill, $50 bill, $20 bill, $10 bill, $5 bill, $1 bill. They say that's real money. They teach the people that it's real money. All right. But it's a big lie. It's a hoax. It's a Ponzi scheme. Real money is precious metals, gold and silver. All right. On the spiritual end, real money is this knowledge, is this truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. But speaking, in the carnal sense of buy, selling, and trading, real money is precious metals. All right. That's what the elites have. All right. That's what these, central banks hold. All right. Combined government, household, and corporate debt hit 336% of global GDP, gross domestic product. In the second quarter of this year, the global debt to GDP ratio has increased by 2% point this year. You see these numbers just, I'll say multiply by 3. Prior to 2023, the global debt to GDP ratio has declined 7 straight quarters after reaching a record of 360% at the height of global pandemic government lockdowns. About 80% of new global debt was piled up by developed nations, with Japan, U.S., Britain, and France leading the way. Among emerging markets, the largest economies saw the biggest debt increases, including China, Brazil, and India. As higher rates, higher treasury bond yields, and as of today, this is Wednesday, October 18th, 2023, 10 years reading like 4.9. And that basically means the regular common folk, they can't get a loan on a house. Even if you have a house, you can't get out of it. All right. Can't sell. What else? Basically, can't really get a loan. All right. Esau destroyed the cost of living. All right. And the higher the rates go, people, the economy fucking sucks. This is a depression. All right. But them devils on the news, man, they say, 2025 will be in a recession. Nah, motherfucker, we already in a depression. This place, America, man. Also, the beast system, which is European Union, NATO, already in a depression. Okay. They're just gonna keep lying to you on the news, man. That's why I say in the book of Nahum, woe to the bloody city is full of lies and robbery. Let's see. I'll read this quote. It said, "You can take many, many countries today and you will see that we are not far away from public finance crisis." Yep. This place is already in a crisis, man. Wars breaking out. Earthquakes in diverse places. It's about to be a famine soon, man. And that's the coming into the beginning of sorrows, man. So in Matthew 24th chapter, man, 2nd under 16, man. Let's see. It said the U.S. government is over $33 trillion in debt. In fact, the Biden administration managed to add $500 billion in the debt in just 20 days. So they starting wars, so that's going to increase the debt. And increase inflation. All right. Meanwhile, with rising interest rates, the federal government is now spending as much to make interest payments on the debt as it for national defense. Well, it's time for them to move into another system, a digital system. Okay. They're going to introduce the CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. All right. Everything is just going to go digital now. And Esau will still inflate that, man. You know, till it gets to the MOTB, you know, the implementation of the chip technology, and that's the mark of the beast. All right, so in the Revelation 13, 14, 20, 19. Let's see. It said, and there is no end to borrowing and spending in sight. Yeah, it's easy. It's basically digital now. It's just, just put zeros into the system. Okay, and these banks basically borrow it. Wait till the central banks lower interest rates. Instead of raising them or putting a pause. Now, when they start lowering the interest rates, that's when you're gonna see hyperinflation really start to grab these people, man. Really start to bite these people in the ass. You think it's hard now, just wait. So let's go to the scriptures, man. This is Habakkuk chapter 2. I'm going to just get right to the point. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him? That's talking about Esau, man. Esau does all this wickedness on the planet Earth. All that energy Esau put out, wickedness, is going to come right back on him. Evil and wickedness is going to come right back on him, man. And the taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases not that which is his. How long? And, them small hats are doing that to the Palestinians over there in the Middle East, man. Which the Palestinians and the small hats ain't in the Middle East, Israel, that land of Israel don't belong to you. It belongs to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right. And that's through prophecy. The Lord scattered us, took us up out of our land, and scattered us all over the world, especially in America. All right, that we won't be in our land no more. All right, so the Palestinians and the small hat so-called Jewish people, they're fighting a vain war. It's vain to them, man. It's empty. That land don't belong to them, man. That which is not his, how long? And to him that they ladeth himself with thick clay. All right. Let's read that NASB 20. It said, will all of these not take up a song of ridicule against him, and even saying, insinuations against him, and say, woe to him who increased that which is not his, for how long, and make himself rich with debts. All right. So that thick clay going to debt. That's how this man gonna run his society, through debt. And the dollar bill ain't nothing but a debt note. All right. They tell you it's real money, but they at least know that dollar bill is bullshit. It's just a piece of paper. Once the faith behind the dollar bill start diminishing, which it is now, that's when it costs more. It takes more dollars to buy goods, because the value of the dollar is steadily, rapidly decreasing as less faith is being put behind it. All right. When the faith loses behind the dollar, that means the dollar is inflating. All right, basically. Let's jump to Ezekiel 7. Let's Ezekiel 7, I'm about to read, goes into that hyperinflation, man. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can read it in ASB 20. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna read on in ASB 20. We'll start at verse 17. It said, all hands will hang limp and all knees will drip with water. They will put on sackcloth, and shuddering will overwhelm them, and shame will be on all faces and bald patches on all their heads. Yep. That's how the state of the people going to be once this hyperinflation starts to take effect. They will fling their silver into the streets, and their gold will become abhorrent thing. You know, during hyperinflation, gold and the metal, precious metal, gold and silver, it would be something. It'll be precious, like it says, precious metals. It will be precious in that time. All right, you know, during hyperinflation, you know, Venezuela and what's the other hyperinflation? Zimbabwe. You know, having the precious metal during that hyperinflation, you know, that'll be a sought out thing, man. You know, when the dollar, when the purchasing power of the dollar goes down, the precious metals goes up. You know, but now everything is rigged and manipulated. That's because Esau's doing that shit. You know. That's why silver's only $23 an ounce. Gold is $1,900 an ounce. You know, and it's not really no. You know, it's a way to find out what's the true value of gold and silver in dollars. But it should be way more than it is now. You know, that's why Esau's manipulating everything, man. He's the devil, man. You know. Esau manipulates deceit, lies, and everything. Okay, but continuing on, their silver and their gold, that means their currency, you know, would not be able to save them on the day of the wrath of the Lord. They cannot satisfy their appetites, nor can they fill their bellies. Their stomachs, because their wrongdoing has become a cause of stumbling. All right, so they're not gonna be able to get nothing to eat, man. You know, there's gonna be a famine. Okay, like in Venezuela, you know, I seen many because Venezuela's going through hyperinflation. They started their hyperinflation during like 2014. All right, now it's 2023. They're still, you know, they're in high hyperinflation. Argentina, you know. I see various videos of Venezuela during the hyperinflation. You know, their currency is nothing. You know, you actually see their currency. You know, a whole lot of bolivars. That's what they name the currency, bolivars. You know, out on the roads, out in the streets. You know, it's basically trash. You know. They don't use their currency anymore. You know, they use dollars. All right, the dollars, American dollars, are the global reserve currency as of now. You know, they're basically, you know, they discard their currency, and that's gonna soon happen in America, man. You're gonna see American dollars in the streets look like trash. $100 bills in the streets, trash. All right, because it's gonna be worthless. All right, and a lot of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're gonna get caught up in this, man. See niggas niggas on social media with, with their $100 bills and shit, with stacks of it, think they doing something. And just wait till this hyperinflation take effect. You ain't gonna know what's going on. You're gonna hold on to your $100 bills because you trust in it. Trust in that shit. And it's gonna be your stumbling block. Like the scriptures say. Ezekiel 7:19 is gonna be your stumbling block. Alright? So I'm just shut it down right here. It was edifying. Shalom.